Danny Burd, New Life Restoration Center. My friend, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Brother Keith.
Hey, I don't think it takes much explanation, but give me about the 20-second elevator speak. What is New Life?
New Life Restoration Center is a discipleship and recovery program. It's been in operation since 1990, about 5 minutes south of city of Hollister. It's connected to New Life Temple, and it's a ministry of New Life Temple. And it's something that got started when Pastor Bruce's dad had the vision, Jerry Haynes, and of course Pastor Bruce has continued it.
Yep.
As a legacy of his dad and mom and dad as they desired to help people in this, help men, women, people that having just not just addiction problems, but just problems in general that needed help up, a hand up, and mentoring, and which is what the church is supposed to be doing, in general. It's what churches should be doing, helping people, mentoring people, and getting them discipling them, that's what Jesus said to do. Go out and make disciples.
And that's what you guys are doing.
Exactly.
So the program is it's a residential program.
Residential.
Stay for how long?
12 months minimum commitment. Okay. Some guys stay longer.
Okay.
We've had guys that turned into live-in staff that stayed many years and that are still in the area that I could bring in and fill this room up with. And you've heard from many of them over the years. Yes, we have. And many of them are still part of the church. Actually, I got a couple graduates you'll hear from here in a minute after we hear the guys that are going to graduate September 6th. But the other two are here.
Okay. Well, you filled up the room today with some graduates?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk to the first one. His name's Matt, right?
Yeah,
Matthew.
Hey, Matthew Wickline.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm great, Matt. Where are you from? Where'd you born and grew up?
I was born and raised here in Rockaway Beach. Lived in Branson most of my life.
Okay. And at some point, you got connected with Danny and the program. How'd that come about for you?
Well, I was not really making the best life decisions at the time, and a friend of mine who lived at the center, he still does, he's staff there, he called me wanting to know if I wanted to work with him, and he offered me a place to stay at Brother Danny's program, and that's kind of how it all started.
Wow. And what's been your experience? And you're about to graduate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was it like?
It's very strict. It's very structured, I should say. The biggest thing that I wasn't really ready for was how religious it was, but once I got into it and started doing it, it became really positive.
So that wasn't part of your upbringing is in the church?
No, sir.
So that part of it, a little bit new to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Danny, he graduates when?
September 6th, we're going to do a celebration service graduation on Sunday morning.
That's the day before Labor Day.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Then right after that, we'll have a Labor Day picnic for the church.
Okay.
Matt actually finishes up his 12 months November 9th.
Wow.
When he came in at about 5 o'clock, I think, in the afternoon. But that's, some guys remember that. And most of the time I try to forget when they come because we just want them to become family, and Matt's become family.
Sure.
And we've seen the transformation. He said he wasn't religious when he came, and he's gotten into it since he's been there.
Right.
But Matt's a worshiper. When the worship starts, his hands go up, and he just really worships the Lord. And I've always said and told many guys this, that if you really want to make it, and we've seen guys that made it over the years, and the guys that have made it have been worshipers.
Yeah, and Jesus drives the bus.
Yes.
Matt, what do you want to do after graduation? What's on your agenda, and what do you think the Lord's going to lead you to do?
That I'm not quite sure yet. I'm probably going to stick around for a little while, kind of get my feet underneath me, but I'm probably going to stay locally and try and find a decent job in the area.
Okay. Well, very good. Any particular type of thing you want to do, or you want to go to construction? You want to be in offices? What kind of...
Well, right now I'm currently doing excavation work, so I'd probably say something along that line, or maybe in the automotive field. I'm not real sure yet.
Okay. Well, great. Well, our prayers are with you, and you're an example of somebody that comes in and maybe just got some issues going on, and Brother Danny and the folks over there show you a different way, and I appreciate you coming and sharing your story with us.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Danny said you're in charge, so you get another one up here after you wanted to say something, my dear?
I did, but thanks a lot. He left already.
Oh, he left already? I'm sorry.
Oh, he's coming back.
Okay.
I just wanted to know, what was it that caused you to see that Jesus was the answer?
It took a little while. At first, I was kind of being stubborn and just trying to fake it and go through the motions. But after I just completely surrendered and actually started reading the Word and giving in to the Lord, I realized that there was a better way, and my way wasn't it.
That's awesome.
That's good.
I have to tell you a quick funny story. When I was looking at becoming a Christian, we would go to Christian meetings, and we weren't Christian, but we would raise our hands and pretend and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't last too long. The Lord kind of pulls the rug out from under you.
That's right.
Hey, Matt,
That's
thank
awesome.
you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
All right, Danny, call the next one over. Is this another one's
Good
going to
job,
be in
man.
your...
Come on
Yep,
up,
nice job,
Orion.
All right.
Orion Kunzelman.
All right, Orion, come on over. He graduating the same...
He is graduating the same day.
Okay.
Actually, he's already finished his 12 months. He's going to hang around for a while.
Super.
Has a good job in the area, and so he finished up in just about a week ago or so, a week and a half ago. But that's what we do. We try to bundle the guys together. So it's a bigger celebration, and family can come in and make a big deal of it.
That's fun. Orion, right?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from, sir?
I claim the Panhandle of Texas, but more recently Springfield.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me about what got you to come to New Life with your life. Give me a little bit of background about that. Born in Texas, you say?
Born in Colorado. This is the 8th state I've lived in.
Oh,
but
my goodness. You're
bit of a nomad.
Well, I understand.
A neighbor of mine up in Springfield realized that I was doing real poor and honestly close to just giving up at that point. And he told me, just come to him spur of the moment one day, hey, I know a place you can go. New Life Restoration Center down in Hollister. Completely turn your life around. It's been something I've been wanting for years now, but never found the right opportunity, and the Lord put everything in place at the right time and got me down here.
Had you had any faith in your background, or was this all new to you as well?
I grew up in the church, but didn't really have a relationship with the Lord. Lost my mother as I was growing up, so it had a lot of anger built up that I never really dealt with.
Right.
So kind of kept it at an arm's distance and everything until I got here and realized we need to turn things around.
What kind of work did you do?
I've done a little bit of everything, mainly customer service based, but right now I'm working in a leather goods warehouse down in Omaha.
Oh, okay, super.
Did you find when you were coming to the Lord that all that stuff that you learned as a kid suddenly began to bloom?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everything started to make sense in a way that hadn't even remotely in the past.
Yeah.
So from here forth, you're going to hang out for a while after your graduation?
Yes, sir. Planning on staying a year if I could.
Good.
Stay
Got
on
any
as living.
family around here, or are they?
No, sir. Closest
okay.
Panhandle of Texas. So.
Okay. All right. Well, Orion, I appreciate you sharing your faith and your part of the graduating class in September. So congratulations to you. And who knows, you may be the guy on the other end of the phone in customer service sometime that I call. At least it'd be better talking to you than AI.
Thank you.
God bless you, my friend. Thank you so
Bless
much
you too.
for being with us. All right. Well, Danny, there's some great stories and some great accounts of how the Lord has touched these guys.
Yes,
I am
sir.
sure.
Yes,
so
sir.
you call your next one over and let's find out who they are.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to let Jared come up because Jared, he never got to come in here.
He didn't.
No.
And he's already graduated?
He graduated. When did you graduate?
August 2
Oh,
years
wow.
ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And we didn't have you here at the round table?
No.
Shame on us.
Oh, no, it wasn't not shame on you. It was shame on his boss.
Oh.
It wouldn't let him off or something.
Something
He
like
said
that.
he told me the other day. He said I never got to go because I was working. I said, well, you just need to come.
Yeah.
He to come
Let's-
Wednesday, so he's his own boss now. So he can set his schedule.
There you go.
So
And your name again?
Jared.
Jared. All right, Jared, let's go back to where it all began for you, if you don't mind, sir, and where you were born and grew up, and what happened in this situation in your life that Danny and the folks at New Life became part of it.
So I'm born in Arizona,
Okay.
but I came out here in 2013, and I was just as lost as you could be. I was sitting in a jail cell.
Here in Taney County? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that had been my life up to this point. Wasn't raised in the church, had no idea about the church, but I knew. I tried to get sober many times. I just couldn't do it. And so it was just not at the time I didn't see it was a God thing. He was putting stuff in place, but what I thought was for sure another prison sentence, ended up Brother Danny accepted me into his program.
Wow. Drugs or alcohol or
Oh,
both?
everything.
All of it?
Yeah.
That's easy to kind of get into, isn't it? Because
Oh.
somebody's looking for something or got some friends that are, and before you know it, it kind of maybe you found guys, I'm sure, and Danny, you have too, that said, I thought I could handle it. It's no big deal. But that's not
they
the
all
case.
say that, Brother Keith.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of work are you doing now?
Me and my brother-in-law and business partner, we own a landscaping business and a construction business.
Wow.
Very good.
So, yeah.
And what's the business? Go ahead and give it a shameless plug.
Lawn and Order and Legacy
like
Builders.
Lawn and Order.
I love that.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great.
That's good. I love it. All right, super. Legacy Builders. That name sounds familiar. I wonder if we've printed some blueprints for you guys or something. Maybe that name sounds familiar. That's great.
Yeah.
So the business is up and going here in Branson.
Yes,
around
sir.
the area.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm sure you take care of lawns in the area and landscaping, and then on the other business, that construction from the ground up. Or
Yep.
remodels.
Whatever you need, decks built, anything.
They can do
Yep.
it. All right. Very good.
So I want to know how it was that you finally came to the Lord.
Well, just like Matt had said, I was just pretty much there to fake it till I make it. I didn't think I went into church and I'm like, there's no way I could be like these people. I'm telling you, I was as far gone as you could be. Like there was no, and the Lord just started working on me, and He did some stuff that only He could do. Closed a door that had to be closed, and I thought, man, maybe this is real. Maybe this can happen, and boy, it happened. And then
I'm
it
so
happened.
glad.
Like, there is, it was wild.
No doubt.
Finally became your faith.
Yeah, my faith.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lawn and Order.
Yeah.
Need any business cards? I'd love to do those for you. That'd be fun. Super. Well, you didn't get a chance to get here before, but you're here now. So what do you want to say to the folks that are with us this morning?
And I just want to say we serve a very gracious God. Even when everybody said you're too far gone, He was just getting started.
Oh, I like that.
Amen.
That's a
So-
good. That's a good theme right there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
Great. All right. Well, thank you, sir, for
Thank
being
you.
with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Danny, that's just an example of some of the guys that they all have different accounts, come from different places.
Yes, sir.
Have different reasons why they end up. But the desire of you and the others at New Life is to point them in the direction of Jesus Christ. And
Exactly.
you do that pretty intensely,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that is the mission. That's what we try to do, and we try to just let them become a part of the church family,
Right.
and the center is like a family environment, Brother Keith. We the mentoring's there, the discipleship, as Matt started to say, the strictness, but it's the structure,
Right.
because you got to have structure.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have structure in life, it's gonna be if there's no a structure in government, it's anarchy, and that's what happened. That's what Jared was talking about.
Sure.
It was just anarchy in his life. It was just out of control,
Right.
and until he found the Lord, and found that control that you have to have. We have to have structure. We have to have boundaries, and within those boundaries is what we find. What we find is people without boundaries find that it's very narrow. it's a very narrow walk. But when you find that the Lord and you say, oh, all these rules and boundaries. Well, once you start walking, you figure out there's a lot of freedom there.
Sure.
Because I'll tell you what, I have a freedom not to do the junk that I used to do, and that is an awesome thing to not be bound by my own desires, because my own desires took me in, where some places where everybody goes.
Sure.
You just go. You can go crazy.
Absolutely.
if you're not careful. But with Jesus, within those bounds, within that structure, because it's structure for the program. But I still live there. I tell the guys, Pastor Bruce won't let me graduate. I ask him about it. He goes, "Nope, you ain't leaving yet, buddy."
Not yet.
So, because I still need it too.
Sure.
If we step away from it and say, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I've talked to lots of guys. We just had a guy recently that was what he said. He said, I was going to church, I was going to meetings, and then I said, I got this. And he quit going to meetings, quit going to church, and then he quit being able to walk around Taney County, and he wound up in Taney County jail.
Yeah.
And then decided to come to the center for a while, but that's what happens.
Amen.
That's what'll happen if we're not careful. If we don't live within that structured lifestyle that the Bible sets out for us. Sure. It has rules.
Absolutely.
No
question about it.
So anyway, and I'm just glad for these guys, and we're
Boy.
proud of Jared, and that's why I want him to come. And then his business partner and brother-in-law.
And brother-in-law.
Woo, yeah.
Is he here too?
He's right here, and his name is Dallas Rich.
Hey, Dallas.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, I'm good. You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
I think he's a radio announcer.
He sounds like he could be. Huh? We could make you a co-host on Good Morning Ozarks, everybody, with a voice like that. That's good. You were going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say that Danny needs to start teaching parents how to be.
Or boundaries. Yeah.
We need the kids to have some boundaries. So I think you ought to set up a little class.
So, Dallas, tell me about you. Where you were born and grew up, and what ended up eventually getting you to come to Danny's program.
So I was born in Lafayette, Louisiana, and
Cajun.
I'm old Cajun,
Yeah.
and so eventually Granny moved this way, and Mom followed her, and that's kind of how that went, and then that's how we ended up over in this area.
Where'd you move up here to?
It was in Hollister.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we moved to Hollister.
Right in Hollister. Mm-hmm. And, this is a great part of the country. We love it. There's nothing bad goes on here. You can't get involved in any crazy stuff, right?
I'd like to say right, but it's everywhere.
It is everywhere. And so what took you down the wrong path?
So I graduated high school.
Hollister?
No, I actually was in West Plains. I went there to play football.
Okay.
And graduated high school and decided to venture back over here where I grew up, and everything I didn't want was right here waiting on me. And I got into it for about 10 years.
Man. A little at a time, or you just jumped in with both feet?
It was a little bit, and then it just consumes you. You start playing with certain things, and it's going to take you there.
So what kind of trouble did you get in? I'm sure you spent some time in Taney County.
Yep, I did. So I just started off hanging with the wrong people, and that old saying, I don't want to be a rat. I kind of just got caught up in their stuff and sat in the courtroom and took their charges on the chin, and then that's how it all started. Once they got in my life, I couldn't get them out.
So how did one day Danny's program come on your radar, and how did you end up there?
So I would say if you ask anybody that has did any time in Taney County jail, you're going to hear Brother Danny's program.
Really?
And you're going to run from it if you're not serious, because you know what comes with it. Mm-hmm. And I ran, and I tried a couple other things, and then I found myself in prison, and she is now my wife, and her brother-in-law at the time had went through the program, and she basically said, you're going to go there or we're not going to do this. And so I started reaching out to Brother Danny, and I really in my head thought that I was coming home from Taney County, and they sent me to prison, and we just stayed connected I called him every single month, and for that almost 2 years and stayed in contact. And when the time came, I went there.
So now, when along that did you? First of all, how'd you meet your wife?
I met her out here in addiction.
Okay, and was she in that as well, or no?
She had just started getting into it. Yep.
Okay, and when did you get married?
So I graduated in October of 2020, and I stayed at the center for 6 months, so we didn't live together. And then
this is at Danny's place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So then, no, I graduated in May.
Okay.
May, and then I got married in October.
Very good. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So, what kind of things do you do work-wise?
So I'm actually the business partner brother-in-law.
You're the brother-in-law.
And we
You're
have
the lawn and order.
Yeah, we have
guy,
lawn and
right?
order.
Are
and
you the lawn or the order?
So, well, I mean.
Some days.
He's both.
We're
actually.
a little bit of everything.
Keith, a cool thing about Dallas and his family, his little brother came through the program. His sister, who was married to Jared, was part of the accountability program, which is a non-resident where we just mentor them and come to the church. But back when they were a kid, like 4, 5, 6, the whole family. He's got 5 siblings.
Wow.
They were a part of the church. His dad, mom came back in the 90s, late 90s, and got delivered, got saved back then, and was a part of the church for years. So we had contact with them when they were little. Chasing them around the church, trying to keep them from, jumping and running and crawling under the pews. But then it all come back around to where now he's doing that. He's chasing his nieces and nephews around, and he's going to be chasing his daughter around pretty soon when she starts moving.
Wow. Very
like that.
Very
Amen.
good, Dallas. That's amazing. And so super. Well, we appreciate you. And when did the light bulb go on for you? As Kathy had said that before to one of the fellas, when did it just really click and bam? I got it now.
I think the seeds have always been planted, but I became that kind of guy that I just called on Jesus when I needed his help to get me out of whatever I was in. So. Maybe it started out with jailhouse religion, but that jailhouse religion, I think it got real in it. And that last go around, I think I had just finally had enough. And so it just kind of clicked. And I think, it's like Brother Danny was saying, honestly, if I'm looking back at it all, I think when the chains really started falling off at Brother Danny's is I think with the praise and worship, I think the Lord. He still to this day, worship is what really hits me. It really, really hits me and brings me to my knees or whatever it does. But I'd say worship is what really hit this old boy.
Amen.
You guys are amazing because, we had a young woman who worked for us for a little while, and she had been living the lifestyle, and she was supposedly clean, but she got into more and more trouble. She eventually lifted quite a bit of money from us, but we didn't know what was going on. And now she's dead. It's a dangerous lifestyle.
It ends up.
And I am proud of you, each one.
Absolutely. And sometimes you don't realize what's out there and entraps you and just snares you. And Jesus is the only one that can break that.
That's the truth right there.
Danny, did we get through them all?
We did.
Did we? All right. Well, you guys want to stick around with us. And, Danny, you want somebody to, go more in depth. I want to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to say what they want to say. So if you want to have somebody come back, you let us know during the break, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me about what we can do. There's been some folks here, what these guys have had to say. They might want to come to the picnic on Labor Day weekend, so give me that information. But how can we support the program?
Well, the picnic's September 6th. Church, it's kind of an annual thing, but we're doing it on Labor Day this year. we try to get together. Fellowship is good.
Yep.
That we mentioned the worship, but we focus on the worship and the word. You have to have. Jesus said, it has to be the spirit and truth is what's really going to set us free. So you can't have one without the other. But to help the program, if you want to find a good soil to donate some finances, you can do that, because it does take finances to feed and house and take guys to work and help them and get all the stuff that needs to be taken care of, vehicle maintenance.
How would we do that? Is there a website?
There's the church website, nltemple.com.
nltemple.com.
And then you go to the donate page and find out. You can scroll down to donate to the Restoration Center.
Very good.
And it's I think it's through PayPal.
Okay.
Or maybe through our Facebook page. I think they have a link to go from there to the church page.
All right, well, check it out.
Amen.
Hey, you guys going to stick around with us? You got? You want to call on one of them to be in depth? You're welcome
We're
to.
going to talk about that because they do have to go to work.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Well, all
some
right.
of
If
them
you
do.
got to leave, you got to leave.
Yeah.
If you're going to stick around, we'd love to have you.
Okay.
Good Morning Ozarks is going to continue. Kathy and I are going to be here, and we'd love to have you at the round table. Stay with us.